Hello Running Man fans of all ages to this very special video for y'all. Today's video we would be talking about what teams that the Running Man team can or cannot beat. This video is about what teams from many shows can beat or cannot beat to the Running Man team. Before we start the video, disclaimer, this video is inspired by Ink Tank. I'm not ripping off anyone. This is an inspired video. I do not infringe anyone ever. Let's get to it. To start off with it, so who are the Running Man team? A team of 7 or more consists of Season 1's cast 7, but was later on turned to 6 in the upcoming movie Revengers. It returned to 8, or it'll return to 7 apparently. We're not sure if it's actually 8 or not. Which is a balanced number. The team members are these guys: Leo, Kuga, Bobo, Lonky, Paula, Mio, and Guy. Apparently, he was removed from the show due to the fact that he was to blame the crimes of what Detective Frank witnessed. So he was cut out since then, but not official if he was Ninja K. Not sure though. And in the upcoming movie, they had a new member, Max, the purple Leo from the Leo tribe. Max looks similar to Rex, the red-haired guy with a scar. He's not a ripoff of Scar from the Lion King. Max somehow joined the Running Man team, and so on. Now, let's head to the rules of each team. Each team had an equivalent of 7 teammates, like in the first season. Unlike most teams, some are which are few and some are a lot. Now, the first rule is that no team can have more than 7 members. There's a reason why it was 7, because I think it was a maximum number, I guess. But just to be clear, the maximum might be 7 or a minimum, unless it is a minimum though. Alright, second rule, no team member could be overpowered. It would be bad if some teammates are OP, but each team shouldn't be highly powered too much, or the other team will be annihilated or defeated. The third rule is that every teammate should have any powers or minor weapons. Well, they didn't allow big weapons except the cards, ninja stars, and small bullets, guns, and more. Means to say that bigger firearms is not allowed. We don't want any violence. Fourth rule is that each team member must have a general species. It is also required that each team member should have their general animal race or tribe. Like for example, Rex, Manus, and Kali. These 3 are in the same tribe and race, but hey, it's worth it. Anyways, the members should at least modern or prehistoric. It's a choice. That's all for the rules of a team. Let's head on to the next section. Alright, this section is where a team can be accepted for a challenge to beat and cannot be accepted that is unstoppable. Let's begin, shall we? First up is SpongeBob and the gang. Underwater creatures that breathe on both water and land. As we see in the movie Sponge Out of Water, they can breathe in water and land as well, except for Sandy Cheeks. Since she's a squirrel, if there's a game stage that has water, that will be an amazing challenge, because how can we provide the sea creatures water if if there's no water around? They would die actually. I'd say that's a yes for the funny animals. Next is Transformers Beast Wars Maximals. A team of mammals and a dinosaur. They come from the future of Cybertron, except what if they were reimagined as humanoid animals? The Running Man team would give them a challenge for these tough beasts that rumbles in the jungle. Well, it's a yes though. Why can't you say no to these heroic animals? They save the lives of any creature. Next is the Anor Transil monsters. Alien monsters in the Anor system consist of an Ectoneroid, Lobonia, and Coffin, even Dr. Victor and Lord Transil. They have unusual powers, but they seem scary yet strong. A Ectoneroid can possess anyone like a ghost, and show their true form beneath their skin. A Labonian can create echo hells with their mouth split into 4 to create the attack. A coffin is a mummy-like alien that can shift with its paper-like strings. Dr. Victor's monster alien species had an electromagnetic body and can create electricity. And lastly, the vampire himself, Lord Transil. This monster can shoot out something that controlled Rook and the others, and uses hypnosis to control anyone. I think I suggest a no, because these creatures are much more dangerous that the Running Man team can't beat. Not sorry for the monsters, these creatures could appear at night, so that would be not fair. That would not be fair though, apparently. Next is the famous DK group. A group of various apes. Their leader is the famous Donkey Kong, a gorilla. They stopped King K. Rool before. But what if they challenged the Running Man team? That would be a yes. If there was a jungle's game stage, that's a real rumble in the jungle. Next is the Ginyu Force. These 5 strange aliens from Frieza's army. They are the elite warriors of the universe. Rikum is the muscle, Bertor is the speed, Jace is the red magma, Goldo is the magic one, like Popo and Cuckoo, and last is their captain, Ginyu, the posing body swapper. I think it wouldn't be sure what to choose, if they can be accepted or not. I think it's either both. Can't decide. Sorry. Next is the stupid invaders, 5 weird aliens from Sigma B. Can't fight well, and some are lazy bones. Edno is the only intelligent one. I'd say that's a no due to them unable to fight well. Sorry, stupid invaders. Next is the wacky Looney Tunes characters. Well, they can be more than 7, though, but it's against the rules that there are a lot of them. But we can make them as an exception. Each Looney Tune character will have their own custom game stage, of course. I guess that's a yes. I give them only one exception. Next are the Pokemons. Pokemons are fascinating creatures that are intelligent and dumb at all times, but some can fight. Not all of them though. If they had a Pokemon stage, well, that would be a great challenge for them. In this team, there will be no legendary or mythical Pokemon needed. Well, it's a yes. Who would say no to these big and small creatures? Next is a Big Green's first squad, Heroes of Peace and Harmony, led by a harmonic warrior, Lin Chung. Although we see them as animals before, but what if they turned into animals? Because humans never existed in the army world. I think Mr. No Hands would be a kiwi or a chicken. That would be a yes. Who would say no to these heroes? They ended the war between animals and humans, after all. Next is the Team Fortress's red and blue teams. Due to the violence and strong weapons, not all of them though. These guys are savages, so it's a no. Sorry guys, no violence allowed. Next is Sonic and his gang. They seem good, but they are still rodents. Sonic leads the team, the Blue Bolt. Tails, the Smart Fox. Knuckles, the Brute. Amy, the Beauty, and Styx, the Rogue. I would add Shadow or Silver, but I'm not sure if Shadow would get along with Sonic due to the fact he doesn't follow his lead. He goes alone. So I think it's a yes. If I add Shadow, not sure about that, but I'll just make it a yes. Next is Team Chaotix, a trio team that consists of Espio the Chameleon, Vector the Crocodile, and their BA as well. Not sure though, but they seem they can handle 7 or 6 members in a challenge. I think if they were in a challenge, that's a yes. They would try testing their strength like never before. Next is the Bad Piggies. Who say pigs can't fight? They do fight, but they use explosive sources like TNT. These pigs have different variants of it. Soldier pig, mustache pig, and more. I think I would say a half yes. since the pigs only have one weapon, which it's TNT. I mean, they would certainly make wacky vehicles, but I'm sure there will be a race stage if there was one. Next is the Stardust Crusaders, a gang of 6 stand users with unusual powers. Since the RunningMan team can't see their stands, if the Stardust Crusaders don't have stands in the army world, they would have powers instead of stands. That will be fine though. People want to see a Jotaro as a buff humanoid animal. Well, I guess it's a yes? I don't know, okay? I'm not sure with this decision, but what do y'all think? Next is the Kremlin crew. Their leader is King K. Rool, the enemy of Donkey Kong. This crocodile is an evil lizard who has an army of reptiles, mammals, even birds, and fishes. If they challenge the RunningMan team, that would be a crocodile beatdown. King K. Rool might have a custom stage of his own. That would be his pirate ship. I think that's a half yes. Same as the Bad Piggies. Some of the Kremlin crew members are quite tough, but not tough enough. Before reaching the last one, here are some honorable mentions. The Predacons, evil Cybertronian team who wants all the glory. They are like a gang of terrorists. That's a no, because they don't like nature and greedy for energon. Savages. The Animal Kaiser heroes, heroes of the animal kingdom and the world. That stops anyone that are evil and face more challenges as usual. That's a yes though. Who would say no to them? The Forbidden Warriors, 4 extinct creatures back from the dead. The Giant Warrior, Atlas, the Mammoth, Uranus, the Archaeopteryx, Poseidon, the Duclistius, and Ars the Saber-tooth Tiger. These 4 are quite strong, due from their strength. I think it's a yes, at least they're 4, and it's a modern versus prehistoric. The Demon Animals. These underworld beasts are 5, with skeletal powers to make weapons and items. That's a no. That would be impossible for the RunningMan team to defeat these uncategorized beasts. They would not beat these unwitnessed animals. Or are they? The Galactic Invaders. These 7 animals from space wanted to invade other planets and destroyers of worlds. Yeah, they're actually, well, yeah, how should I say this? It's canon, okay? It's canon. They would even destroy the Earth as well. That would be a no. Due to how powerful their strength and abilities are, they will not be allowed. Jeffy and the trio, Joseph, Junior, and Cody, the SML kids. With action and attitude. Jeffy is the only one who knows how to kick butt. Cody is the smartest of the gang. Junior is the reckless one. And Joseph is the gangster bro. I think it would be a half yes. We see them as animals before. And what if Jeffy was an animal? That would be a difference though, because humans don't exist in the army world. Last but not the least, the Null Void alien prisoners. 5 alien species consist of High Guy, a Vulpemaster, a Lobonian, Ripjaws, and an Ectonierite. We see them in the Ben 10 movie, Ben 10 vs. the Universe. In case you don't know, a Null Void is a dimensional prison for aliens who commit crime, and they can actually be found. Some species like the Vulpemasters, there also can be found as well. That's where they live now. Stuck in prison for a long time, unusual creatures that were told by Vilgax about the Omnitrix, and they want Ben to hand it over to Azimuth. If there was a stage that is like the Null Void, that would be unusual. I think that's a no, because an Ectonera can give anyone nightmares. Even Popo would be scared of him. That's all for this video. Comment down below on what teams should be added to challenge the RunningMan team. Like, share, and subscribe. so you'll never miss this kind of content. I'll see y'all later. Bye.